We're back on trail after having been off to see Sweets' family.
6 days we took off.
6 days, but we only took off that much time because Sweets was sick, and then, just like Harper's Ferry, he got me sick.
And then my parents came into town, and we said, oh, well.
So yeah, we took 6 days off. We're back on trail. We got back on trail yesterday. We only did 6 miles. Today we're only going to do 10 miles because it's raining, and we're just kind of trying to get our bodies back into the swing of things. Also, we are no longer putting a ton of pressure on ourselves to get done by Christmas because it'll happen or it won't. If we don't, Sweets' family will come and pick us up from wherever we're at, and we'll go home for Christmas, and then we'll go back and finish the trail.
Yeah,
afterward.
We'll probably take my truck back and just park it somewhere so we can just drive it home.
Anytime I ask Sweets what he misses most about not being on trail, he says his truck.
I save my dog.
You don't even have a dog.
My parents' dog. I always save my truck. I miss my truck. Can't live without it.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
So he's like, if we don't make it home for Christmas and I have to drive my truck back, like, oh well.
Look, the road trip with my truck.
Yay.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, we're going to try and weather this rain. It's supposed to get down to just barely above freezing tonight, maybe possibly below freezing. So we're going to try really hard not to get super wet today, because if all of our stuff freezes, that's going to suck.
We got full rain gear for the first time since Maine.
Yep. Except my shoes are not waterproof.
No.
So if they get wet and they freeze, I also ditched my camp shoes just recently to save weight. So
then she gets to be against the wall of the shelter to break them.
Like 11 o'clock. It's like 11:30. We should probably get hiking. We slept in so late today. We were planning on getting up at 4 a.m. and the alarm went off and we both went, no.
Yeah, that was one of those times where you're like, not happening. Like kind of like when you wake up for work and then you decide to call out of work.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened today.
Yeah.
So now at 11:30 we're deciding to go 10 miles in the rain and then we're going to be done and then we'll have a full day tomorrow maybe.
But that's good for us because we took 6 days off and you do really need to get back into the swing of things.
Yep.
Yeah, we're really stiff and sore.
Yeah. All right.
But let's get hiking.
Let's get hiking.
Yeah. There we go.
Hi.
Hello.
So we hiked 18 miles in the rain today and it was pouring rain
All day long.
We got soaked through our rain gear, and we were gonna hike 24 miles to a shelter that supposedly, fingers crossed, had a fireplace in it, and we were kind of hanging our hat on the fact that we were gonna be able to build a fire there and dry all our stuff out because it was supposed to get down to freezing temperatures again in the next couple of days. It's supposed to snow tonight, and I was just like, you know what, we're really banking on that fireplace, and it was raining all day. What if there's not dry wood? So we decided to
fireplace that are miserable.
Yeah, so we decided to go into a hostel instead, just to be safe at 18 miles. We showered and we did laundry and we ate pizza, and I cuddled with the most adorable cat I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And now we're getting ready to go to bed in this super comfy bed with like these massive posts
Huge.
and like
a 104-year-old house.
my God.
And everything fits the bill.
You know what we could be doing right now?
Sleeping.
Shivering miserably in a cold shelter with wet clothes.
A low of 27 tonight. Yeah.
And the manager of this hostel was so nice. We told him we were going to be there between 5 and 6.
Yeah.
And I texted him at like 5:30 and was like, hey, just so you know, we're going to be there at like 5:45. And he's like, that's fine. I'm already waiting for you guys. I figured you'd be cold and wet. And I was like, no hostel shuttle has ever waited for us before.
Yeah.
So that is really cool.
That was really cool.
What's the name of this place?
Mountain. I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Here.
I'll have to look it up.
Mountain Garden Hostel.
Mountain Garden Hostel.
Mountain Garden Hostel.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So Mountain Garden Hostel is awesome, and Otzi, who is the manager here, is awesome. And
Super cool.
highly recommend it.
Yep.
So we're gonna go to sleep in this super comfy bed with this big old fluffy blanket. Oh my God, it's like a pillow blanket.
Yep. This is the most comfortable bed we've ever slept in on trail. Yeah. This is nicer than my bed back home. Like, night.
99.
Can you hear, can you hear, can you hear
This is where we were thinking we were gonna stay last night if we didn't go to the hostel. I'll tell you what though, the wind up here is chilly. Chestnut Knob Shelter. Pretty high elevation. Oh, heavy door. Thank you. Oh yeah, they blocked up that fireplace. Couldn't have had a fire last night. Brr.
Glad we didn't come here last night.
No, me too.
Yeah.
Help me. Is anybody there? Save me. I'm running out of air. Calling out Mayday.
Gorgeous.
So we got up and out of camp at a reasonable hour today.
Woo!
Woohoo! And we have this amazing sunrise behind us, and that's all clouds.
We are above the clouds right now.
We are above the clouds. Look how beautiful that is. And there were stars when we first woke up. They're all pretty much gone now, but there were stars, and
The ground is covered in snow.
the ground is completely frosted over and covered in snow. So under our headlamps, it's like glittering as we're walking.
It's a pretty picturesque morning.
It's a pretty amazing morning. I'm
Yeah.
like, we woke up and we're like, oh my God, it's so cold. We don't want to get up. But I was like, no, come on, let's try. And I'm so happy we did.
I'm glad you forced me out of bed.
I just started getting ready, and you're like, okay.
That's exactly what happened.
Actually, you said no at first, followed by okay. That's so
It's
cool.
gorgeous.
I'm blown away.
But it's cold.
It is cold. AT November 2019.
November 25th today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no wonder it's cold.
It's almost Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, and we're not gonna make it to Hiker Thanksgiving, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
that's okay. We've been moving supremely slow ever since Sweets' parents left.
I like these big words. Impressively, supremely. Very slow.
We did 6 miles, and then 10 miles, and then 18 miles, and then another 6 miles.
The goal is 20 today.
So today we're hoping for a 20. Yesterday we only did 6 because we just ran out of time. We did 6 miles, and then it was gonna be, we were gonna run out of daylight by the time we made it to the next shelter, and so we figured, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll just pitch camp.
It was one of those awkward times where you're like, I got too much time, but not enough time.
And it was an enclosed shelter. We set up the tent inside, which kept us much warmer.
Oh my God, the privy experience this morning was the worst on trail yet.
What happened?
I got there was no door, the steps had fallen, and everything was covered in snow, including the toilet seat. Yep.
Oh, I didn't use the privy this morning.
I got a crappy photo, but it works.
All right,
All right,
let's go hiking.
let's get hiking.
Calling out Mayday. Far from the sun, beyond stars, I hear their song. They're coming closer, talking without sound, calling me home.
So today we're trying to do 24 miles into Atkins, and this is our first 20 plus mile day since being back on trail, since Sweets' parents came into town, and my body hurts. My legs hurt. Had an unfortunate happening earlier, and I'm not ready to talk about it yet. So
that's the reason we're going into town.
so we have to go into town so Cassidy can do laundry. Borderline. Sorry, so Borderline can do laundry because unfortunate crappening earlier. Yeah, I'll talk more about that at the hotel. I don't know how I'm gonna work that yet. Anywho, so we have 8.6 miles to get into town. It's 3:30. We're definitely gonna be getting there after dark, and my body hurts. So wish us luck, cause I really just want to throw up my tent, like anywhere. Here. You look so tired.
I'm tired. Yeah, I just want to keep moving. Just want to get there.
Yeah. All right, let's keep moving then.
Yeah.
Oh snap! Oh snap!
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun,
snap! What does that say? We are 3/4 of the way to Georgia.
For the mathematicians, we have 548 miles left to go.
Yes!
We're not going to stop until we get there.
No, we're just gonna keep walking.
And slap each other away.
Yep. We are night hiking, trying to get into Atkins. And for people going the other way, 1/4 Georgia tonight.
Suckers.
Suckers. All right, let's get ourselves to this hotel.
Yeah, let's go to the hotel.
Here's the Stronghold Memorial. Rest in peace, buddy.
Sad.
Yeah. Good morning. So Sweets and I stayed in a hotel last night. Well, motel behind us, the Relax Inn. It was pretty run down, kind of comically, but it was everything that we needed, so it was perfect. The reason that we stayed in a hotel, I'm gonna warn you, there's bathroom talk coming up. So if you really don't want to hear bathroom talk, I'll put like a little bathroom talk tag here and you just skip ahead in the video. And when you don't see that tag, I'm done talking about it. Sometimes on the trail, just with your diet being super weird, unpleasant things happen that you didn't intend. So yesterday we were hiking and we had left really early in the morning, so I didn't use the privy before we left, and we were hiking and I kind of got that like stomach cramp thing that says, okay, need to go to the bathroom soon. So I left the trail, went to go dig a cat hole. There was already things that had happened in my pants. So I pooped myself. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the vlog or not. So I had this predicament where I needed to clean my clothes off, and anywho, decided to gun it for town so that I could clean up. So we did laundry. I showered last night in the hotel. It's all good. All good in the hood now. So it's been miserably cold outside too, so it was great that we were able to just stay in a hotel inside where there was heat. And Sweets is having some trouble waking up this morning, so he asked me to go to the gas station next door and get us both some coffee. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get us some coffee, and we're gonna hit the trail and try and push another 20+ mile day. So see how it goes.
Calling out Mayday. Calling out Mayday.
What's up?
Right. So we are in a city, Johnson City,
Johnson City.
in a hotel because our friends on the AT were so gracious to give us a ride to Hiker Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Hiker Thanksgiving is a get-together of hikers, past, present, and people who are planning to hike, where they get together and do Thanksgiving together, for the people who are still on the trail or who don't have families or whatever. So, but we had no plans of going because we are 160 miles before it. So it's taking place in Irwin, Tennessee this year. So we are in the Grayson Highlands right now.
We're so
Technically
far behind.
on the trail. Yeah, which is 160 miles before Irwin. So we
Yeah.
had no hope of coming. We were like not even going to ask for a shuttle, not even
We
thinking
weren't
about
even
it.
gonna try.
Nope. Didn't have any service when we got to camp last night because a lot of the camps are down in like the saddles of mountains, and so there's really no service there. So today we woke up and it was pouring down rain, and so we're like, all right, we're just gonna wait. We were in a shelter. We were just gonna wait until the rain stopped before we started hiking. So we didn't even start hiking until like 10 a.m. So we got to the top of our first climb, and we both turned our service on to see if we had any notifications, and Petra and Retune, our two friends. So Petra was a flip-flopper who finished her flip-flop hike a couple weeks ago. And Retune is a southbounder who's been hiking with her. She's slackbacking Retune throughout the rest of his hike. So both of them messaged us and was like, hey, do you guys need a ride to Hiker Thanksgiving? And
Yes.
I was so excited. I texted her back and I was like, we're so far back. Like, we are probably like 2 hours from you. Are you sure this is something you want to commit to? And she asked us where we are right now. And so I sent her our location. She's like, yeah, totally doable. She was like, yeah, Retune's willing to hike an extra 5 miles because he's feeling good today. And, you know, he really wants you guys to be able to come to Hiker Thanksgiving. And
Oh, so nice.
I just felt so
It
touched.
was so nice. It was so sweet of them.
It was so sweet. Like, Retune was like, go, he told Petra, he's like, go get them. I'll hike extra miles. Like, just make sure they can be there.
Yeah.
So Petra drove 2 hours out of her way north to come get us. We hiked 9 miles in 3 hours. Exactly 3 hours, which is 3 miles an hour. And we went up this huge mountain. It was a 4.5 mile climb.
It was massive.
Massive climb. We hauled.
Not having cell phone service, having spotty cell phone service,
Can make things so confusing.
Frustrating sometimes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we did 9 miles in
Something
3
to get used
hours,
to.
which 3 miles an hour is like the epitome of great timing when you're full packing,
Yeah, if
So-
you're doing 3 miles an hour, you're killing it.
especially up and over a mountain.
Yeah.
So
we were worried about that. We were really worried about that.
Yeah, so we got there and Petra was there. We threw our stuff in and we drove 2 hours back and she dropped us off. We're staying at the same hotel and we're going to go to Hiker Thanksgiving tomorrow, which
Where all the Sobos that we know and wanted to meet are going to be, because we got like she said, we got set back a couple days, so we just everyone that we wanted to meet or knew got way far ahead of us, and we just there was no hope of ever meeting them because with 500 miles left, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard to catch up to people. So now we get to enjoy a wonderful evening of feasting and socializing with all of our friends and potential friends. So
it's going to be an awesome day tomorrow. We're going to go and there's going to be Sobos from everywhere there and we're really hoping the kid's going to be there. So we'll see if we get to say hi to Kid again.
I'm trying.
If we see him, I'm going to like
Bum rush him.
I'm gonna give him a running hug.
Yeah.
He's not even gonna know what hit him.
Oh, I hope so. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
We didn't really want to take any more zeros.
No.
But we figured Hiker Thanksgiving is a one in a lifetime opportunity while we're on trail, and we're like we'd be so mad at ourselves for not going when we have the opportunity. So even if we don't get done by our deadline, at least we did everything we wanted to do.
Petra and Retune reached out to us and were so accommodating and
Saved our cabooses.
so willing to come get us. Like, that was just, I'm so touched. Like, I feel so cared about. And Petra was even telling us on the way down here that she was coordinating with another southbounder who was running shuttles, and they were like, you need to make sure that Borderline and Sweets get there. Check with Borderline and Sweets and see if they need a shuttle.
Like, you get them, I'll get everyone else.
Right.
Because we were so far
We're
back
so
that
far
she could
behind.
pretty much only pick us up.
Yeah.
It's like,
It was
"Oh,
just so
thank
sweet
you."
that, like, we were part of that conversation.
Yeah.
That, they were like, okay, we need to get Borderline and Sweets.
People actually thought about us without us asking about them.
Yeah. It was just really sweet.
Sobos don't have trail families.
Not really.
Sobos are a family of themselves.
Like, literally, the entire Sobo group is pretty much a tramily. Even though we don't travel together as Southbounders, we are all basically a tramily. Because there's only like 100 of us who finish.
There's so little
Every
of
year.
us that everyone is rooting for each other.
We're really excited. But for tonight, We've had entirely way too much beer, and we need to
So
watch
much beer.
the last episode, the last new episode of Rick and Morty that's out so far because we've been waiting for that forever. So we're gonna go do that.
Do we have
What up, kid?
Eyes are so red.
The smoke.
Smoke, yeah.
Yeah, the smoke is brutal. What up?
What's up?
Hey. This is Hiker Thanksgiving, y'all. Hey, Keeper. Super, super cool. There's Speed Queen, Koretsky, and G-Funk playing volleyball. We have Retune, Maverick. Oh, boy, some people's names I don't know. Ditto, Barbie. Oh, boy, lots of people I don't know. Here's Hawk. And we're hanging out. It's a good day.
Save me. I'm running out of air. I'm running out of air.
White water powder. My guy, yeah. She's like, we're gonna be ready to get an oil chuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in. Well, it's in the car.
This is so cool. You hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hungry.
So Sweets and I are at Hiker Thanksgiving, and it is awesome. Everybody that we know is here. There's one person that I really wanted to meet that isn't here because he's in the hospital, so that's a huge bummer. Apparently had appendix issues on the trail and had to get it removed. So Anubis, we are keeping you in our thoughts, and I'm really sorry that I didn't get to meet you today. Yeah, this is great. Everybody is in a great mood, and we're drinking, and we're eating, and there's Sweets behind me. How'd you get behind me? Oh, you went around the other way.
I went around the other way because I thought
Gotcha.
you'd be in the front.
What you think of Hiker Thanksgiving?
It's so good.
It's great.
It's great.
I'm so happy to be
All our
here.
friends are here.
Yep.
Everyone we were expecting, and the food was just phenomenal, and the vibes are high.
We're just having a good time.
Everyone's having a good time. Yeah, really good.
Yep. And that is the sound of satisfaction.
I could go even more. I already had 2 plates full.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Yep. Ornaments in our hand.
Yep. This is awesome.
So I see you right there.
What up, Petra? Hey.